is the story of a man who battles back from complete despair. The opening scene is a prologue in which he's playing the role of Desdemona in the theater of the Restoration. This is historically true. They would interrupt the final scene of Othello after Desdemona's death, and they would start cheering for Keniston. He was the most famous portrayer of women roles. High society in England very much adored these stars. The edict came down from Charles II in 1661, banning any further men playing she roles, as the king referred to them, which of course ended his career. And so it meant a radical upheaval in his life. It had the very basic ingredient of all good operas, and that was all about crisis. The acting of the period, the women's acting, little boys learned at a very early age, usually taken from the streets and then trained. I looked at a book that had an entire page of hand gestures. It's almost like kabuki. There are simply 5 gestures for one emotion. Keniston considers what he does great art. To give it up and abandon that very highly stylized acting form was asking a great deal of him. He has a very highly emotional monologue in which he's revealing his life's journey to this point, to the king. He says, it's not only me, it's all others like me who do women's roles. Charles II says to him, this is not important. And he says, it is to me, desperately. I use Verdi's wonderful expression of latinta, the color of the scene. As soon as I know the color of the scene, then the tempo was suggested, 16th notes, or is it a quarter note scene, you know. That usually gets you out of the bog. The thing that I have to guard against is just your own self-doubt about what you've done. One section, that was a very crucial section dramatically, and I just decided away from the keyboard that I had not done very well by that scene. And so I just left it. And I went back to it the next day, and it was exactly what I wanted. It was a very different period that I had ever dealt with. There's nothing about Americana in it. Restoration England, a very notably bawdy period. There are 2 so-called sex scenes. So that's certainly new territory for me. I hope it will pass the censors.
My life kind to you. I couldn't bear to think of you in that dreadful place. The rebels. Not a man like you, not an artist of your rank. Master of rebels, prince of players. Lie down now while I bathe your wounds. I was beaten when I was 10, down in the cellar by jealous boys who wanted to punish me because I was favored. They tried to ruin my face. It took months for the scars to heal. Was it dreadful living there? We slept on stinking pallets on hard cold floors, and the food we ate was mostly gruel, but we survived, and I made friends who took my side in fights. It was worst when the fat old man was gone, and I was alone. The jealous boys would strip my clothes off, and then they tried to. But why are you taking care of me? Surely you know, or at least suspect. Know what? What must I suspect? That I love you, Ned. I love you. With all my heart I love you. There now, it's said at last. And now begun, I must go on. There've been times
wounds while your wounds heal. I'll come every day with food. Do you agree to that?
My life, such as it is.
We'll go to the theatre tomorrow. They'll all be so glad to see you.
There's something I'd like to know. How do you die as Desdemona?
Like you, of course. Why do you?
I'm never satisfied with what I do. There's always something missing.
I despise doing it your way.
What do you mean? What are you saying? I've been praised for its beauty.
It is beautiful, too beautiful to believe.
What do you mean?
I would fight and struggle to my last breath, to hold on to life and moving wood.
But women are sensitive, feeling creatures at the mercy of unfeeling men. That's why I love to play them.
That is your fantasy. You deny us anger and passion. You make us less than human. I dread every time I play the scene.